Alright, can we steal them blind? Like, oh, am I arrested? Sir? Thank you very much for your hospitality. I really appreciate it. Oh, beautiful rug you have here. Is this your... What is this called? What are these little rooms called? Like these tiny little... enclaves? Enclaves? You're in a private area. I apologize. I'm gonna leave. I can't leave. Oh, this way. Right.
Who's there?
Me? Sir Davish? Maybe we'll go downstairs.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a bite to eat, actually.
He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
You're not lad from Scandals. What in heaven's name happened there?
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bohemia here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Well. They served us gruel. Rob. Why am I breathing heavily? Make all the bread rolls. All the cheese, all the chicken legs. Stop breathing so... This is normal. And I still have what's-his-face's sword in my... But I can't use it, which is so annoying. Roast duck! Wow. Ooh, more wine. Ooh, wine. Let's take that. And, apples. And then we have to go sit somewhere and eat. Stop.
Must eat.
Stop. Alright, let's eat. Alright, let's eat the duck. Let's have the cheese. Your stuff. Wait until you've digested your food fine. So we've eaten our fill. You learned food. Wonderful.
Oh, Jesus. I could really do with some sleep.
Alright, we're going. Courtyard. Where would that be? Where am I meant to go? Here? Okay. Oh, he's blurry-eyed. Is there a way through here? Uh-oh. Perhaps not. I should go back before I pass out somewhere. Where do I go? Back here, maybe? Is this where we sleep? Guard. Can I sleep in here? Oh, can I sleep here? Yes. Sleep. Sleep. Okay, so I can sleep for a long time. But can we, I can sleep for 7 hours, I guess? Yeah, let's just do that. 12 hours. Let's do 5 hours.
A few moments later.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
Uh-oh.
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you, but I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
I see his face. Was it just me? Or was he very uncomfortable just now? This is the start of a lot of erotica, like medieval romance novels, you know, like... you know what? Just say it.
You
Just
might
talk.
be right, my lady.
Talk.
I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
I went to the tavern and met my collected debt.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
I saw smoke on the horizon.
I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
The smoke floods his castle to cover. I saw them kill my girl Bianca. Tried to fight back, but he fell. He killed my father and mother.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. The humans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her.
I wanted to help, mate, but I couldn't.
I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to, but... Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzik, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Use your turn.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
Years.
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful.
Don't do it.
Your best years are still ahead of you.
Don't do it.
Would that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry.
Wink, wink.
Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Why is he smiling?
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us! Oh!
No. Father.
Help us, son.
No.
Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
How's his leg? Fine. He should be bandaged. Go to the battlements via the gateway stairs. Okay. Ooh, a torch? Nice. And it's so atmospheric. Beautiful. Can we take this blanket too? Is that gold? Please, can I take some matches or a pitchfork, a rope, a shawl perhaps, because it's raining. I don't want to catch a cold. Apparently, I can't do any. All right, we're going out in the rain. Hold for fast torch, press 1 for sword. What? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Who said that? Who said that? There was nobody here. Who said that? Go upstairs. Hello? Can I come in? Sir? I was summoned. You're asleep. That's not where I'm meant to be, I guess. No. Am I meant to go upstairs? Hello? Sir? No lockpick. Oh. Oh. Oh, dear lady, I didn't know this was your chambers. Kindly close the door. You want to see your boobies. Okay, here we go. Where are we meant to go? Over there. Haha. Wrong way. Let's go there. I wish there was a mini map that we could see. Because it takes a while for it to load. Okay, we have to go around over here, I'm assuming.
Keep your old wives' tales to yourself.
What's going on?
Do you think Sigismund wouldn't catch up with us in the forest? Here, at least, we have a chance to defend ourselves. The well is deep, and we've got decent stocks of food.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Torch! Jesus Christ be praised.
Do you know what's happening?
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz, and now he's come to take Talmberg.
Alright, fine.
Farewell.
How do I turn on the torch? Was it 2?
This
Shift
storm is
1?
a sign from God.
This one?
We should have fled to the woods.
Equip. Huzzah! Oh, we need to equip it first. Hail! Hail!
You might be right. Sure, Sigismund ain't.
Jesus.
Going on?
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. It could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe Scarlet's folk who survived the pillaging. I wouldn't expect nothing good.
Farewell.
Do you think we can drive back Sigismund's forces?
Is this the right place? Oh, this is a lockpick. Ah, sir, you've summoned me, Lord Divish. Sir.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
May the Lord watch over you.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Athe now.
You could have thrown the sword.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood? Henry, I need to have a word with you.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch on the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Farewell.
Well, great. Injured? And now I'm working. Keep watch at the battlements, alright? So, how do I go about that? Am I meant to just walk around? Do people not wear hats or coats in this game? I should be practically soaked. Steel? No. Villagers ash bow steel. Should I steal? Hello.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
You have to wait for something. If you haven't, you can skip time. Press T and set how long you want to wait. Watch out. Antagonist and hungers grow. Okay, I guess we'll skip time. Stand here. Look out and skip time. Let's go for an hour. 3 hours? 1 hour. 2 hours. Yeah, okay, I'm skipping. Oh, it's already done. Look at that. Alright, let's go around. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. What are my what are my stats again? Look at the beautiful raindrops. Little town full of little people. Every day like the one before. Little town full of little people, waking up to say, uh-oh. Hello? What's happening? Already?
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick!
What's happening?
Go! Go!
What's happening? Foundation Outer Bailey, okay. Oh my god.
We'll come hit them like skeletons.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle where he has little chance of defense to another where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Sorry, but he was badass just now. Diplomacy win! Woo!
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
And mine.
Get on with you, Robard.
See, Henry, that's how you win with your head. I got chills. They're multiplying. Very loved ones. Okay, and get a horse. Okay. Sir?
My respects to you.
Where did these humans come from, anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
It was a strategic position and fortifications.
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, Your lord commanded you to stay here.
I have to bury my parents. Let me up before I lose my temper. If you were in my shoes, you'd do the same.
Sir Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Okay. Maybe I have to talk to, the other lord. What's his face? What's his face? Meantime. I need dinner. Hello?
Good day to you. What do you need?
Is there a trader here somewhere?
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Whatever is your man. He's the local dealer, a skinny fellow. I saw him by the granary. He'll buy anything that has any value, and he'd sell you his own granny. If he hadn't already sold her long since.
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone says how clever Sir Divish is and all that, but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful, unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids towns, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what he'll get up to next.
Farewell. Our heads will be on spikes.
What in God's name?
Let's eat from the pot. Granary is where? Granary. Oh, granary. There's so many people. I can't steal anything.
Can't even trust common pilgrims anymore. There's that many brigands.
I'll try.
You never know if you'll come home from the fields alive.
And the nobles are doing nothing about it.
Aye. Not a thing.
Are you?
Good day to you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin. Good luck to you.
I kind of want to buy a lockpick.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I have to pay only 13. Let's haggle for it.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
Would you sell it for 12?
What about this?
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
My last offer.
Well now, a little more and we'll shake on it.
Really?
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Okay. We got some coin out of that. I'm assuming we're meant to be talking to... Oh. What's up here? Ooh, we can use a ladder. Can I steal things, please? I want to steal... That was useless. We didn't need to be up here. Can we go back into the castle? Let's see if we can. Who are you? Stable master. Hello? You're still asleep. I will excuse myself and close that door. Don't want to disturb you. Is my lady up? Do you want to peep? She is. Hello, my lady. Did you smack me, my lady? I want to talk to you, please. My lady?
The Lord be praised. What's on your mind?
I have to go to
I would like to ask your assistance, my lady, if I may be so bold.
What's the matter, lad?
I need to get out of the castle. And your husband is keeping me here by force.
Why, for the love of God, would you want to leave the castle?
I have to bury my parents. My duty.
My lady, I know you have a good heart. I can't live with the thought of my parents being left in the mud to be food for stray dogs. How can their souls find peace until they rest in hallowed ground?
My dear boy, you'd risk your own life to give them a Christian burial? My heart goes out to you. I will do what I can to help, though I'll tremble in fear until your return. But what can I do?
If I could just get past the guard at the gate somehow.
But you can. If you wear a proper suit of armor, and if he can't see your face, he won't recognize you and he'll let you go.
Good thinking.
Where can I get armor?
And where can I get the armor?
At the armory?
Where's that?
In the gate tower. But the soldiers sleep in other places around the castle too, and you might find armor nearby.
I might have to pay a bribe. And what if they ask me where I'm going?
It's rather embarrassing, but if I'm to pay a bribe, I need money, and unfortunately, I don't have any.
How would you? Don't worry your head about it. This should be enough.
Thank you, my lady. I will repay you, I swear.
Ooh, I got 25.
They'll certainly ask where I'm going.
You could tell them Sir Robard sent you to Ujitz, to ask the parish priest how the folk there are faring.
That sounds reasonable.
Okay, thank you, my lady.
Thank you, my lady. I must go now.
About Sigmund's
my lady,
army?
I hope you weren't unduly distressed by the arrival of Sigismund's army this morning.
Well, it was to be expected. And thanks to God's mercy and my good husband, there was no more bloodshed. But it's something else that distresses me. Maybe my mind deceives me, but I have an evil foreboding.
You, my lady? Surely not. No evil could possibly come to you.
I fear something bigger and worse will come. That Sigismund is only another omen of imminent evil. Of great evil.
Do I look like a Talmberg soldier?
What do you think, my lady? Do I look like a Talmberg soldier?
Not quite, Henry. Just look at you.
Oh, I see. Well, thanks.
Okay, so I have to come back to her
May the
once
Lord
I get
watch
my
over you.
army. I mean my armor. Okay, so let's see if we can actually steal. Is he awake? He is awake. Let's try not to risk it. Let's go to different rooms for now. Oh god, how does this work? How does this work? E for help. In order to pick locks, you must have at least one lockpick in your inventory, although it's better to have one or two spares. They get worn with use and in the worst case break. Start the actual lockpicking process by holding E on the lock. You will then see a diagram of the lock. You'll find the right spot to insert the lockpick. And how close you are to the sweet spot is indicated by the size of cursor, and it turns gold when you find it. You have to use the lock pick D to turn the whole lock mechanism. Same time, you have to coordinate the movement of the lock pick with the rotation of the mechanism because the position and sweet spot. This is really difficult to turn the mechanism without having the lock pick in the correct position. We'll stick dash lock and break it. Ah, crap. Okay, how do we do this? How do we do this? We are attempting to steal right now. So I'm assuming we have to go like... Huh? So... Down? No. Up. Resup. Oh. How are we meant to... How are we meant to... I don't get it. Oh, we moved a bit. Attempt failed. Well, nothing snapped at least. Try again. What? Our lockpick broke? Bullshit. Just fucking leave. So expensive getting that fucking lockpick, and then at the end it snaps. What bullshit is this? Okay, we're leaving. Excuse me. Oh, sir. Can I speak to you, Sir Devish? Sir? 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 Okay, don't want to talk to me. I understand. I'm just a lowly boy. We don't want to go back here. Let's go to other rooms where they sleep. Let's go to the kitchens, perhaps, my lady. Hello? I just wanted to look at your things. Oh, I can help you with that. Whatever it is, grain probably. Hello, guard.
My respects to you.
Is there a trader here somewhere? What do you think about the Skalitz folk fleeing?
What do you think about the flight of the Skalitz folk?
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine lord. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects. You don't see that very often.
He was lucky that big storm came.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast.
About Sigmund's army.
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Next, we need to drive him and his Warhorse out of Bohemia for good.
Is the trader here somewhere? I've already spoken to the trader. Let's... Can I enter your home, good sir? I need to steal your armor. Hello? Are these, blood? Blood? Why? Actually, that's a good idea. We should probably save the game. Okay. If you need another flask of savory snaps, you can buy it from the trader. Oh, we need the snaps to save. That's right. Don't want to close. I want to steal. I cannot. Oh, there's somebody coming. I'm here. Hello? I want to steal your item, sir. But I guess I cannot. Are there any... Ooh, let's go into the kitchens. Smack the horse's butt. We can steal the horses. Alright, let's see. Hello? Got so many clothes on the floor, you guys. Pick up after yourselves. Ooh, there are gloves here. Is there anything I can take? please? Can I eat? Ma'am. Ma'am. Can I talk to you, please?
Greetings. What do you need?
Can I buy something?
If I needed some food, who should I ask?
Who do you think, young man? Me, of course. And if you want something extra, I could help you out with that too.
I'd like to buy something from you.
Of course, lad. Take care.
Can I buy armor? No.
Look out.
Oh, good. Okay.
What then?
You're welcome. Bumped into you a lot. Couldn't steal anything. Milady, where do I go to steal? Can I wash my hands in this horse throw? I need a way to get armor. How do I go about that? Maybe I meant to just buy more. I'm gonna have to check around. Let's go check the ramp. Is this the battlements or the ramparts? Ramparts? I don't know. This part of the castle. Such a beautiful game though. Hello, good sir. Chamberlain. You're the Chamberlain? We are actually going to steal armor. That's what the lady of the house told us to do. Steal armor and escape the castle in disguise, hoping no one would notice that I am limping away in a stolen horse. So I'm just wandering around right now trying to see what I can find. The lady said the guards sleep in random spots. So I'm just gonna look around and see what I can take. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I'm in a private area. Oh, come on. That means people are coming immediately. Can I take you? Can I take you? Where? Come on, hurry up. You're such a slow, thief. I can't lockpick. Ooh, a shield. Can I take one of these? Crime. You've been convicted of crime. Guards are coming. Can I just surrender? Oh, shit! No! Surrender! I surrender! I surrender, please! God damn it! I'm a terrible thief. Terrible thief. I cannot sneak. Well, I'm going to jail now. I saw you stealing. No! If this won't come cheap, you learn crime doesn't pay. I have enough money. That I mean the service is a little ratte. I failed. Sure, there's no way to treat one of dread to think what I'm doing. I'm gonna fucking die.
What of it? The
This
law
is surely
applies
no
to
way
everyone.
to treat one of Sir Radzig's men. I dread to think what he'll do when he finds out.
I don't have enough money.
I can't pay that.
You still have to pay the penalty. Looks like you'll have to sit it out in jail.
Do I agree with imprisonment? Yes.
Jail it is then.
Just the accommodation for you. Get moving. And hand over all the stuff you stole.
It was just an arrow. Serving jail time. 20 hours. Okay. That's not bad. I failed at getting a horse. Flee the castle and get to scouts. I started and failed that. Get out of the castle.